Mission Road Developmental Center and Unicorn Centers welcome you to the Unicorn Center's Community Employment and Job Coach Celebration. Thank you for sharing your time with us, learning about our inspiring community initiatives, and celebrating the people in our community employment program. Fred is so much like so many of the wonderful people in our care. He has some wonderful gifts.
Fred's just a kind person, and he's just got an energy that will light up a room.
My name is Steven Martinez, and I am Fred's job coach. And the first time I met Fred at Ross, I didn't know what to expect. I had read some notes in the files, and when the manager walked me over and introduced me, I was greeted by the biggest smile that I've ever seen in my whole life. So Ross has been there at his location on 78. I think Fred's been there as long as that Ross has been there. And he's been with Ross for a little over 14 years. It says a lot about what type of person he is and how committed he is to his work. And this is a part where I really don't think a lot of employers realize the commitment level once someone has been given the chance to work who really has been motivated or wanting to do that for a long time. Fred is a perfect example of commitment to doing a good job every day, showing up, being responsible, and being there. You can't do a good or a bad job if you're not there. And Fred is always there doing a great job.
I'm Lynette Fairman, and I'm with Communications at the Unicorn Centers. The Unicorn Centers is a remarkable place. We've been around since 1984, and we are completely dedicated to helping people with disabilities live independently and work successfully. So we've got a really strong, focused mission, and we're really good at it. Employers often have difficulty hiring somebody neurotypical to do a job that may seem monotonous. In fact, it's hard to keep that job filled. The interesting part about people with IDD is they really flourish when they have repetitive success. And they like to do something well over and over and over again. And a lot of times that's exactly what an employer needs. What comes along with an intellectual developmental disability oftentimes is the ability to really hyper-focus and to stay on task. And that's especially helpful for guys like Fred working in a place like Ross. He enjoys, again, that repetitive success of making that wall of shoes look exactly like he knows it should be and he wants it to be. And he's very precise. And these are gifts that come along with disabilities often. And that translates wonderfully to a business like Ross in retail, where they want their store to be beautiful and be organized, and Fred can make that happen. You know, it's interesting, a lot of business owners will be really hesitant before they hire somebody with any sort of disability. And the opposite is really true. There's not a lot of liability in that. I mean, how often do you get to hire somebody that comes along with a job coach? So if somebody needs help, the employer has somebody to call. And that's really just not often the case with neurotypical people. And it's really a great service to have that job coach come along with somebody with disabilities.
My name is Brenda Hebert. I am Fred's mother.
And I'm Bernard Frederick Hebert Sr., Fred's father. Unicorn has always been there.
Every time how to go for a job interview, they take their place and watch and make sure that you're doing what you should be doing. Unicorn been great. That's how we got started with everything in his life, getting his own place and everything through Unicorn.
I can't say enough about Steve. he wasn't Fred's first job coach, but he's the last one that I've worked with, and he's been super.
When I found out that Fred had been named the 2022 symbol of success, I was very happy to hear that. I could just picture Fred smiling and laughing a little bit and just getting excited. So I was happy for him, but I was imagining how happy he was. That was my first reaction to hearing, and just generally knowing that he's deserving.
Oh, I was ecstatic. I mean, it was way overdue. I know, as she mentioned, When Fred goes to work, he doesn't want to be bothered. His focus is on his job. So he'll come in, he'll clock in. If you see him and say, hey Fred, he'll speak to you, but he's going to go about his business. And then once it's done and he clocks out, hey, you get his full undivided attention. And
First, when he first started off, the lady who recommended him, remember she used to say she wish she had thousands more like Fred because he come to do what he supposed to do, and then he go home. He don't come in talking to nobody or taking breaks or whatever. He just come to work, and that's the way Fred operates.
Fred, do you like working at Ross?
Yes.
Yes. What is your favorite part? Do you have a favorite?
Just shoes.
The shoes?
Just shoes.
Awesome. You were very good at that today. I enjoyed watching you work. Can you tell us a little bit about Steven? Do you like working with Steven?
Yeah. Oh, he's good.
Awesome. He's a good guy, huh?
Yeah.
Well, your hard work and dedication are why you're being recognized as this year's Symbol of Success recipient. How does it feel to know that you're this year's winner?
I'm happy. I'm happy.
It's a good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah.
to be recognized.
For a person with intellectual developmental disabilities, they need a little more help. And so having a job coach help them find a job, get that job, and especially keep that job is essential.
The person served, the employer, and the job coach gives long-term success for the person that is working independently in the community, and the employer receives a wonderful employee.
And the goal is to make sure that they're able to be independent later on in life. And just take it one day at a time. Just keep on doing what they're doing because it's a super program.
Is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
I'm good.
You're good.
I'm
You're
good.
good. I believe that for sure.